Okay. Hello, chat. Hopefully the crust stops. I think it's because I'm using uncompressed video. Here, let me shut that off. OBS just dropped from... Yep, it just dropped from 70% CPU to 5. Okay, that was my fault. So... let me pull this music down a bit. Too much. Okay, so, I just pulled that video off to break the thing. Let me know if there are any audio levels, so I don't do this much. So, you see the title, A Different Kind of Corruption. The reason I say that is because I'm gonna do something that, you probably haven't seen Vinny do before, mainly because... Okay. I'm an idiot. Sorry, my gain was wrong. I had been playing with audio settings for something else, and my gain was wrong. This should be better. Is this better? Oh no. Everything's going poorly. 1 second. One second. Oh, no wonder everything's going wrong. Why did Windows set my default device to XSplit? I'm not even using XSplit. Okay. One moment, please. Test, test. Whoa. That is... What the heck? Okay. It sounds like there's... Test. Test. So when I... Oh. One moment. When I booted Cantabile, it made me, put my key back in, my license key, for my free software. One moment. Let's see if I can figure out why this is being stupid. I didn't touch any settings whatsoever. This is exactly the same as I left it. Everything's breaking. This is going great. Is it okay? One moment. Yes. Why does it sound like... Me 1 minute, chat. Test. What is it? I am so confused. Test. Okay. That's worse. Oh god. Okay. Test. Hello? Okay. I think... 1 second. I think I know what's up. Oh no. Someone in chat guessed it. Okay. That is much less echoey. But why does it still sound like... Sorry, I have like half a second of delay on my voice, and when I'm listening, it sounds like I'm talking into one of those funny voice delay things. There's no reverb on, that's why I'm so confused. What the heck? No, you aren't. Unless... My god. No? It's not set to monitor. I am so sorry, chat. Here. 1 second. Here. Can, watch Mario run in circles. What the hell happened? Alright, I'm gonna just bypass. Alright, this is not going to sound as good. But I should no longer be echoey. Oh god, I know what it's doing. It's picking up from my headphones. Let me swap head. This is what I get for using open-ear headphones. Okay. This should sound much better. It is blown the fuck out. Sorry. Oh, I'm not supposed to say naughty words. I don't even know what happened. I didn't touch this stuff. So... That's disappointing. I know what happened. Oh. Okay. Test. Yep, Okay. I'm gonna have to donate to the swear jar, and this should be much better. It still sounds like I'm in the middle of an echo chamber, and I have no idea why. But I think this audio is good enough. I just swapped to really crappy headphones, so maybe that's why it sounds so off to me now. Okay, so I think this is good enough. So 13 minutes in, this is going great. Someone remind me of this next time I get annoyed at Desert for playing with his audio stuff. All right, let's turn desktop audio back on. Hopefully there will be no more weird reverb, and it won't be like there are two of me or anything. So, what am I doing today? All right, back to where we were. Hopefully I am no longer cutting out because my gate isn't cutting me off, and hopefully everything just works. All right, so what are we doing today? So you may see I have Live Split open, and it says auto corrupt SMB1 any %. So this is something we'll do for fun on occasion. Some of us will stream it. Vinny never really has. The reason for that is because, well, it's random. Oh, cool. Now BizHawk isn't working. This is going great. Oh, that's why autocorrupt was still going. Okay, so this is going terribly. All right, so what I'm going to start with is a very simple concept. Can I beat 1-1? Now, when you do live corruptions, you don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to start with some settings that are in my favor. So I'm going to start with the intensity of 1 and an error delay of 10. So from the start, this is just going to be purely random corruption. That's what I'm starting with. But I have multiple different rule sets that I've come up with. The first one is I'm just going to do it going nothing special. Just see if I can get through 1-1, no rewinds. If it crashes, is it crackling? Come on. 1 second. I don't know what's causing it. Ooh, I did completely redo my cable management the other day. I wonder... I redid my cable management and I ran my microphone, my USB cable for my microphone with a bunch of power cables. It may actually be that. It may actually be interference because it's run alongside a bunch of power cables. It is digital, but that could do it. Okay, so I'm not gonna do a bunch of cable management right now, so let's just live with this. All right, so let's just see if I can get through 1-1 with basic settings, nothing special, and go from there. So, someone asked, am I going to upload it to YouTube? Yes, it is on YouTube. The first one is actually on my secondary YouTube channel. If you just search the name of the stream, I think it was Narry, the RTC, and how to use it, it should come up. I am not super active on YouTube anymore. But anyways, let's just get into this. Let's start. So, you can see on screen... All right. I have... Oh, desktop audio is muted. That would do a lot. Okay. So, as always, epilepsy warning, volume warning, etc., etc. I am running the limiter. That doesn't mean much, because perceived volume and actual volume are very different things. So, just to double check that this is working before I blast everyone's ears out. You know, I had this all working before the stream, and then my computer crashed because I was tweaking my overclock, so this is 100% my own fault. Flashing light warning, actually, not video capture device, media source, let's put this back on screen, can crop out those, it was definitely made for me and not for Vinny. Let's put this in the corner. Alright, so technically, the compressor would do that. The issue is the Windows volume limiter. Alright, so let's get started, and I'll explain what this stupid limiter program actually is, because contrary to popular belief, it is not an actual limiter. Oh, nice. It's a little program I wrote that pretty much just takes the volume levels of a process in, and uses those volume levels and attempts to duck the volume down. So it's not really a limiter as much as it is a ducker. Oh no. Well, I think I'm soft locked. Whoa. Okay, does that count as beating the level? I also forgot to start my split. Does that count as beating a level? Does that count as beating a level? I'm not sure. This is does that count as going backwards? Okay. So, doing corruptions live is always a bit of a that is the wrong pipe. It's a bit of shenanigans because you don't know what's gonna happen. Someone got timed out. Yes. No, that is not the video. Gizmo, that's your tutorial. The video we were talking about is... No, that's my Among Us video from when the game broke. It is this. Here's the VOD from last time for the person who was asking for it. It's right there. So the issue with doing corruptions live is corruptions are inherently random. And as such, well, you're gonna get a lot of garbage. That's... Damn it. That's why Vinny doesn't do them live much anymore. It's just a lot of work for... Sometimes a lot of payoff, a lot of times not so much payoff. And it didn't even load the level. Amazing. So, the difference here is I know how the program works. Vinny doesn't. Now, I'm not bashing Vinny, it's just he doesn't have time to learn how to use the program. I'll give him a guide. So that's the thing, Main Dog. We can target specific areas of the game. And when I say I know how the program works, I just want to beat the level with pure randomness, but when I say I know how the program works, I know what all these settings do. So you can see over here, there is a bunch of... Oh, you cannot see the drop-down. Okay, so on the left side of the screen where it says Nightmare Engine, I'm swapping through the engines, and you can see a bunch of different stuff pops up. So an interesting engine to do this with is Distortion. What Distortion does is exactly what the name says. I'm not even using the timer at this point. So let's start that split and see what happens. So you'll notice I set a value of 2,000 instead of 200. So let's try that again. All right, this time I set a value of 200. So let's wait about 200 frames, and then things are gonna start getting questionable. I'm not gonna take the pipe, and you'll hopefully see why in a moment if my settings aren't too low, but I think my settings are too low. There is a wiki. If you just search corrupt.wiki, you will actually find a wiki with a ton of information on how to use this thing. And we also have a fairly active Discord where we're always willing to help. Okay, here we go. I think I turned the settings up too much. Alright, so let's do 200, an intensity of 10, and an error delay of... Actually, let's go 1-1 for 1-1. I am the 1-1 streamer now. Okay, so what Distortion does, I will see if there's a good example that I can point it out. So, you'll notice things aren't in the right position. Distortion is essentially taking the past 200 frames and constantly rewinding parts of the game's RAM by those 200 frames. So that means something that happened 200 frames ago is going to get written back into RAM. It is, exactly as Balbear said in chat, temporal displacement. So I am currently basically fighting myself and going back in time. There's a lot of interesting ways you can do this live speed. Oh, okay. I give up on the splits. Oh no. So there are a lot of different ways you can do this live approach, which have varying amounts. I'm trying to not use rewind. I use it out of habit. Varying amounts of... Oh, there I go back in time. The level rewound. Oh, come on! Oh! I made it! I made it! I have beaten 1-1 at least once. So, the game is rewinding itself in time. There's a legitimate chance I go through this pipe and come out in 1-1. I did not come out in 1-1, but I cannot move. And thus is the end of this run. Okay, so I went forward in time that time. Why? I'm not entirely sure, but let's roll with it and see how far I can get. And, oh. Okay, I didn't die once. I only died once, but, the game decided I had died 3 times. So, this is something I do think Vinny could have a lot of fun with doing live, but again, it's complete randomness. You never know what you're going to get. I'm getting good stuff at the moment. Sometimes you get nothing out of it. So, I'm gonna go through a few of the different settings here first before I keep going on. Show you a few of the different approaches to this. So this one, the freeze engine. I'm gonna pull the game volume down a tiny bit. Yes, I do have lists. I have a bunch of stuff prepped assuming it works, and I didn't break it because I'm on a dev build again. I was fixing a bug an hour ago. This is my own fault. So what the freeze engine does is it essentially freezes a unit in time. So the previous one, the distortion engine, would take 200 frames ago and then reapply it. This one, what it's going to do is it's essentially going to take some chunk of memory and freeze it in place. Currently, I have it set to a maximum of 50 units. That's because if you don't do that, it just becomes overwhelming and then the game crashes. And the camera locked. So, but that's the thing about freeze. Currently, it's set to maximum of 50. So my current settings are do not clear on rewind. I think I'm soft locked. We are in O-land. God. This is not going well. Okay. So let's try it. I'm just gonna keep getting the camera frozen on me, aren't I? I can't jump. No, mushroom, come on. All right, so I'm gonna clear all freezes and I'll probably, I'll be able to resume. So again, this is just, I know what the buttons do. If I spent an hour and a half training Vinny, maybe he could do this someday. This is not going. And the game crashed. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the next engine. I'm gonna do cluster. No, which, I do not have any NES lists, do I? Do I? 6502, I only have the NOP list. I can do any fixed point. I'll do any fixed point with a cluster 3, okay. No, I probably can't train. Any 8, okay. I have, you can't see this drop down here, but I have about, like, 200 lists loaded into the program right now. Yeah, the settings are going to be way too high. So what cluster does is let's do 3 and cluster direction forwards. All right, let's see if this works. It probably won't, and let's do rotate forward. So, yes, Vinny's memory it's a constant war. I may have turned the settings down too much. I turned them down too much. You see, this is the thing. It's a lot of wait, back to 1-1. Okay. It's a lot of experimentation. So it works well in a format like this, where we're just screwing around. Come on! Come on! Come on! Where we're just screwing around. No? You're not gonna give me the rest of the level? Alright. So, I'm gonna swap to Super Mario World quickly, because I have a bunch of games prepared. I cannot run. And the same thing's gonna happen here. It's going to basically take chunks of memory and rotate them around. So, Mario World, I should probably unselect the visual stuff, or else we're not gonna see anything. So let's select just Kart RAM. What it's going to do is it's going to take chunks of memory and move them around on me as I'm playing. So instead of just writing random values to memory, it was going well. It's going to take chunks of memory and just kind of swap their positions. Let's see if I can beat this 1-1. Yeah, so much for an end. So currently what it's doing is it's taking... I'm trying to figure out a way to explain this in layman's terms, because there is a lot of technological stuff and computer stuff here. If you know what a bitwise rotate is, that's what that is, unless I'm wrong. That might actually just be a chunk rotation. So this is just part of it. I'm not going to be doing this the whole stream. So last time, if you remember, if you were here last time... Yes, this is... Okay. This is Yoshi's Island 2, but this is the first level everyone goes to, therefore it is actually 1-1. Prove me wrong. I don't even know, it's Mario World. The levels aren't labeled, let's go with that. This is the first level anyone plays. So, if you remember last time, I tried doing some Switch stuff, and it was a colossal failure. The reason for that is the same reason why I never suggest to Vinny does corruptions live, and the same reason live corruptions are often a bit of a mess. I messed up. I had a number off. I had to add 1 to every number I used, or else it would not work. Yeah, there goes Yoshi. Oh no, Mario, what's wrong? So, I'm playing this with the keyboard, because I need hotkeys. I didn't start the level. I did not start that level. And my Switch controller, I use a Pro controller, does not have enough buttons on it. So let's just see how far I can get. And there's some other fun little experimental stuff I'll show you at some point today. Nope, I'm cheating. Uh-oh. So that's the thing. We have a lot of stuff that... Here, let me just... I'll actually show you the launcher. So we have a lot of fun little stuff that you generally don't see. So just here, things that you don't generally see... So PS2 you've seen recently. There's only been one 3DS stream in terms of Vinny. I did a bit last time. But we also have file stub, process stub, CMU stub, Unity stub, DOSBox stub, and a little experimental thing for a specific Sony console that is not on this list. Therefore, you know what Sony console it is, because it's a 1 out of 5 chance. One of the consoles isn't out yet, and one of them isn't emulated. So yeah, DOSBox. We use a fork of DOSBox X. This is I'm trying to keep it not too much nerd talk, but that's what this devolves into. DOSBox natively does not have save states. DOSBox X is a fork of DOSBox. Let's play with these settings a bit, see where we can go. I think I may have turned the settings up too much. That has save states. The issue with that is they aren't super reliable. They work for some games, they don't work for others. If the game uses a 3D accelerator card, you're not getting anything. It's just gonna crash. Well, it won't crash, it just doesn't save state. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yep, I do still have that big thing blocking the screen. Chat. So, the first game I tried, so I actually wasn't the main person developing the DOSBox stuff. Sorry, Chris. Everyone says it. It's Chris Naughty Minus. I say it. Vinny says it. Everyone says Chris Anonymous instead of Chris Naughty Minus. Was playing around with it, and Irakuzar was as well. So the first game I tried with it sadly didn't work, and that game was Space Kids. The save states don't work. You load the save states, you get nothing. The game crashes. It's a shame. It's a massive shame. I really wanted Space Kids to work. I tried probably for like 3 hours tweaking, every single setting to get Space Kids to work. It would not load with save states. So DOSBox also supports Win95, so the next game I tried was a specific game that another fun game everyone here likes, called Gigglebone Gang Pennsylvania. That one also didn't save state, so I was 0 for 2 with both of the games I wanted to do. I'm not a DOS guy. So I just had a few games that I just wanted to work. None of them worked. It's a shame. Wait a minute. Bird? What you doing? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm now stuck. What level is this? Oh, nice. I just messed this up tremendously, oh no. And I lose. I'm gonna blame the corruptions and not my own incompetence and inability to play Mario World. Yeah, I know, this is an error handler. Is it gonna spit me out of the level? Nope, okay. Alright, so for now, I'm just gonna do a bit more of this kinda stuff for now. So, here's a fun thing. You may have noticed I didn't swap out a BizHawk. So BizHawk, this is not currently in the release build of the Corruptor, but BizHawk now has 3DS built in. This is going to, 1 second, let me change some settings. So let's use branch. You get to listen to Boz for a minute. I need to change some settings. Branch. Where's ArmNop? All right, this is probably going to be an absolute complete disaster, but we can try it anyway. So that's the fun thing about this. If a game gets boring, just move on to the next game. All right. Come on. Let's get somewhere. Nope. Come on, what settings are gonna work? Here I go. 1 minute. Let's autocorrupt is on. And that's the thing. Did I stomp that Goomba? I don't think I stomped that Goomba. There we go. Okay. I'm off screen. Let me pull up a map of... Never mind. I was gonna see if I could beat the level, but... Uh-oh. Here I go. Okay, Mario. Mario? Mario? I'm gonna pull up a map of this level. Let's see if I can beat it. 1-1 map. Alright. This is not going to work, but let's try it anyway. All right, so this is the fun stuff, and this is kind of why I called it a different kind of corruption stream, because honestly, it's just going to be me messing around for a bit and trying different stuff out, showing you guys different kinds of stuff that exists and different kinds of fun shenanigans. So let's pull this map up and see if I can make my way through the level. I have severe doubts I can do this, but wish me luck. Alright, I am at the hill. I am at the Goomba. I am no longer at the Goomba. Okay, this was a fruitless effort, and it was a complete failure. And the game crashed. But it was worth a shot, because you never know what's gonna happen. So... transform, reset. Let's pull this back. Okay, come on, Mario, where are you? I'm reloading Mario. Mario's not coming back. Mario, where are you? Mario, where are... God, that commercial. You know, we could, so if you watched the most recent corruption stream in terms of Vinny, you saw a lot of weird, what's... Oh, you saw, sorry, there was ColecoVision. So something that doesn't show up on stream a lot are those older consoles, ColecoVision, Atari, because they are so simple. But that doesn't mean they aren't fun to do. This is hard. It's like trying to play... Oh no. Oh no, 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 come on! I can't even... Okay, so Kingdoms of Rust. That is actually something, if we go back 5 years, maybe 6 now, in a very early version of the Corruptor, there was a tool called the Event Wizard. What it was is so here's a little history lesson. The real-time Corruptor actually didn't start as a Corruptor. It started out as an NES Remix clone. If you've ever played or seen someone play NES Remix, I'm just swapping games, NES Remix for the Wii U or even the 3DS version. This is probably, let me shrink these settings for a minute, because speaking of Mario, where are you? Let's go with the famous game. See if I can get anywhere before the game just falls apart. So the Corruptor started as kind of a clone of NES Remix. Cluzar wanted to make a little tool where... No, that's not what a POW block does, Mario. make a tool where he could essentially string together a bunch of games with custom challenges. That's not how Mario Bros. What the heck is that sprite? I've never actually played this version of the game. That is an amazing sprite. 1 second. He's so sad. He is so sad. Yeah, I have Mario 2. If you could just send them on Discord. No. Why is he so sad? That's me when things don't work. Here. You can go in the corner. Let me take... He gets to go in the corner. He can have his time in the spotlight. No, you're not going to paste in? Okay, thanks. So, anyway, back to what I was talking about. This whole program, it started out as a little kind of a clone of... Here, you can go over the auto-corrupt thing I'm not using. A clone of NES Remix. So what he realized he made was a corruptor. So that thing kills me. As such, I'm gonna swap to Mario 2. Let me pull it up. Let me just pull up these settings. So I'll talk over Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Mario Bros. 2. Did you know that Super Mario Bros. 2 is not actually Super Mario Bros. 2, chat? It's actually a Japanese game called Doki Doki Panic, which was originally the original version of Mario 2, but then it got turned into Doki Doki Panic, and then it got localized. Yeah, did you know? Did you know that Doki Doki Panic is actually an inferior version of the game? Alright, let me put these settings in. So basically there's a tool in an early version. We want to rebuild this tool. Nullshock has been doing he's in chat, has been doing about 50%, actually like 95% more work on this than I have, even though it was, my plan to do it. I've been lazy and he hasn't. So what the Event Wizard does is it kind of was an interface similar to the one NES Remix uses, where you could essentially create little... Alright, so I'm using the settings he gave me. Little patches for the game. You could watch RAM if... I could actually probably show it off. I have it. It will be absolute craziness, but I have it. It allowed you to essentially string anything BizHawk supported together. So for example... I didn't pick Peach, right? I wasn't Peach. Sorry. It's very hard to talk and figure out what you're doing at the same time. So you could actually monitor for in-game events and then do things out of it. So that's what the Event Wizard was, and this is something we've wanted to rebuild for a while. As such, we are trying to rebuild it. And what it will end up doing is it will allow us to create... So one of the ongoing... things people talk about is... corruptions aren't... Hey, Birdodor. Corruptions aren't the same. They're manufactured. Well, this will be completely manufactured, but that doesn't mean it won't be fun. What it'll let us do is it really will let us pretty much put together whatever we want. So you guys have probably, since it's been such a hot button ticket with Mario 35. Oh, nice. Mario 35, how they did weird stuff to Mario All-Stars and patched in... Come on, Mario. I just loaded the wrong game. Well, I guess we're back here. This isn't gonna work, is it? So you could they applied a bunch of patches to the game in real time. Yeah, I corrupted it into a DS game, and what we want to build is kind of similar to that, where we can do whatever the heck we want, string together games. Here, I actually have a clip. Let me you can watch, see what happens to the screen. 1 second. Let me pull up the clip. All right, so where is it? So what it did is it did allow for a lot of really cool stuff to be done, and we want to rebuild it. So if you're looking for unique experiences, if I ever stop being lazy and get that done, then that will definitely bring along a lot of fun stuff. I need to... Because it essentially allows you to do what so BizHawk, my totally real multi-system console here, is a really cool program. And it supports lots of different consoles. And with that power, you can do a lot of fun stuff. Come on. Here. I'm gonna give a big seizure warning for a minute. This may get loud. I'm just... Okay, yeah, that got very loud. I'm trying to give you guys... Actually, yes, it is, in fact, a business hawk. So, come on. Where is it? Oh, fun! Streamable deleted the video. I no longer have the upload of it. I have the file on my hard drive somewhere, but... well, that was, I have no idea what the file is named, so I am not digging that out. But what it was, I'll explain it to you. What it was is, it was, if any of the people I've sent it to happens to have it, you know what? Let me just show it. Let me just show the other version of it to you, because corruptions... All right, I have to go into the old folder for a minute and pull up version 0, I think it's 0.51. It might be 5.8. Let's see, start.bat. Cool. Dling. Where'd it go? I think it's either in 5.8 or 5.0. I have the files. Yeah, no, the issue is I sent it over Discord, but I use Streamable to upload my clips. So yes, Court Zionic, what you are probably thinking of is A Link to the Past Super Metroid combined. Yep, this is the version, okay. I'm 95% sure I have the file I need for this. I really hope I have the file I need for this. So what you're thinking of was at GDQ, like, I think last year, actually, they had a whole segment where it was essentially a version of a completely hacked up version of Super Metroid and A Link to the Past, where they combined them into one game. It was a randomizer. You had to beat both games, but it was one ROM played on actual hardware. Now, the reason that works is because those games are structured in such a way that it just so... Yes, I have the file. Okay, Mega Man 136 Boss Rush. All right. So it happened that worked in a way because, epilepsy warning, I am about to capture something very flashy. Because this is an old version of the Corruptor before we got rid of the flashy title screen. There we go. Yeah, flashy. So what that was is you had to beat both. But what we can do with this, because we are in an emulator, actually, if you were at PAX East and you went to the GDQ booth, you may have seen, this is so out there. Essentially, we can string a bunch of games together. Let's see if I remember how to use this. Start Event Watcher. All right. So this is the Mega Man Mega Boss Rush attack. This is created completely in an older version of the Corruptor. Let me capture the little window. This UI is very old. So I apologize for this. So if you've ever used any game hacking tools, anything like that, cheat engine, you might know stuff like this. So essentially what this is doing is it is monitoring the game for specific actions to occur and then running stuff based on that. Very similar. I'm going to use easy mode because I am terrible at Mega Man. What it's going to do is this is Mega Man 1 through 6 boss rush. What that means is this has all 6 NES Mega Man games strung together into a single boss rush with, if I'm not mistaken, shared HP. I am not good at Mega Man. This challenge is basically impossible. Actually, I think hard mode, if I'm remembering correctly, hard mode is shared HP. Easy mode is not shared HP. Did I say Mega Man 1 through 1? Mega Man 1 through 6. Cool. All right, let's do this the cheater method. I may not even be able to beat Cutman, or the Deadly Cutsman as we lovingly call him, because I only have the Buster, which is... One second, let me check my hotkeys. Okay, I do have more than the Buster. I just... One second. I just don't have the key bound. It is bound to that. No, never mind. I only have the Buster. I forgot. Yeah. Okay, so this is basically kind of what they did with All-Stars and what they're actually doing with that new Fire Emblem thing, where it's essentially they take the emulator, Nintendo takes their emulator and applies a bunch of game patches to it. I'm gonna cheat because I suck at Mega Man and I'm just trying to show off this cool little idea. So eventually, what this is going to become, this new version, is a general purpose tool that you can use to do that kind of stuff with a focus on corruptions. So that means you could actually string together a bunch of games with it if you wanted to, or you could make it so when you beat a boss... Okay, yeah, this doesn't have shared HP. Yeah, it's Nerd. Nerd is doing it, but that's part of Nintendo. So... I am not going to beat all 6... every Robot Master from all 6 games in a row. That's not happening. I am not that good at Mega Man. I'm not sure if anyone is. Maybe some of the speedrunners are. And yeah, that is what the RTC was originally meant to do. So it's kind of come full circle, and we're turning it back into a tool. So I would love to make MAME work with this, but due to technical reasons, MAME currently does... There's no way I can make MAME work. There's no good way I can make MAME work with it, at the moment. MAME is very complex, and it won't work. There is a chance I could get RetroArch working, but also, again, the amazing part about BizHawk is there are a bunch of nerds who just like to beat games as fast as possible unless they make a tassing emulator. So they can... So you get the picture. I'm going to hit corrupt and see what happens. This is probably going to go horribly. Oh, cool. Yeah, it doesn't even work. That's how broken this old version of the corruptor is. You can't see the errors, but I'm getting lots of errors. Okay. Do not... Oh, I almost task killed OBS instead of BizHawk. That would have been an interesting way to... You can tell I don't stream much. You can tell I don't stream ever, honestly. So the thing I was trying to find a video of before, and sadly cannot find the video of, and I don't think I saved it, was essentially I strung together Mario 1, Mario 2, Mario World, Lost Levels. So you'd go into a pipe in Mario 1, you'd pop out. Oh, no. It's not that I'm not doing great. It's that I'm running into a bunch of issues that a veteran streamer would be prepared for. So you'd go into the first pipe in Mario 1, and it would bring you into Mario World. Sadly, I can't show this off because I don't have the file. I wish I have the file somewhere. It's just in a 80 gigabyte screenshot folder. That there's no way I am finding it without spending the next 30 minutes searching for it. So unless you guys want me to spend 30 minutes searching for a video file, I don't think I can show that off. My chat froze. Cool. Help computer. Help computer. That's the thing. I could sort by file type. I have a rough idea of when it is from. I'm pretty sure it was July of 2018. So there's a chance it's in this folder I'm looking at right now. That is not Mario, that is Animal Crossing. I may have actually just found it. I did not find it. That is a shame. I'm not going to waste your time looking for it because I only have a limited amount of time here today. But let it be known that hopefully some point in the future I will this thing will exist and be able to be played with. Service, this folder is, how big is my screenshots folder? Well, it's my ShareX folder. It is, as Windows parses it. No, that's not Mario either. It actually may have been summer of 2017. Jeez, has it been that long? This folder is 60 gigs. Oh, it's still growing. 70 gigs. 73.4 gigs. I don't think you're finding it. Sort by type. Give this 5 more seconds. If it's not in this folder, I'm just going to move on because I'm just wasting your time searching for this. It's a massive shame that Streamable deletes videos now when they didn't used to, but nope, this folder is full of Splatoon video. Wait, nope, that's not it. All right, I'm not going to find it right now. So yes, that's the thing. Our goal with what this is going to turn into is, while it's going to be part of the corruptor, we want to make it a general purpose tool. A while back, I actually, as I've dabbled in speedrunning in the past, I never really got into it. I don't have the patience to spend the amount of time required to get good enough into it. I ran Ocarina of Time any percent maybe 3 times, and my PB was like 35 minutes. This was when the world record was like 17 or 18, early Ganondorf. Actually, and I actually did run everyone's favorite indie game, Undertale, for a bit. I'm actually still a mod of the Discord there because I help out with tech stuff. I reverse engineer the game because that's apparently what I do with my time. I decompile Undertale so we can try and find ways to beat a story-based game faster. Let me load something back up because now I'm just chatting. And I did gauge interest with a few runners, and they thought it would be a lot of fun. With the merge, actually, there's something I could show off. So, you just asked a very interesting question. I don't know if you go by LL Owl LL or Lil Owl. I don't know. Yes, there actually is Undertale speedrunning. Basically, here's what an Undertale speedrun sounds like. Hopefully you can hear my keyboard. The entire game is just mashing ZXC Enter Shift as quickly as possible. That is the run. And also, there is actually a really cool trick in the game where you can bypass half the cutscenes in the game because Toby... Never say never, Banty. Never say never. They won't happen under his control. But he's not the one who looks at the corruptions before they go on stream. So someone asked about if you could actually merge games, and that is actually a really cool thing that you can do. So I'm going to load up... no. 1 second. Let me go back in time a bit. So I'm going to use... Yeah, I'm going to use Cut Me on Stage. So what I'm going to do here, let me swap layouts quickly so you can see what I'm doing. I I did not clean up my layouts. Okay, goodbye, Mario. Alright. You can see I definitely didn't have a planned intro that I forgot to use. Alright, so I'm gonna take this, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna save state, and name this Mega Man 1 Cutman. And what I'm gonna do is just 500, corrupt it a few times, until, let's just do Nightmare at 200, until I get something. So, again, come on, give me something workable. Alright, this is workable. Maybe. No, that's not workable. Alright. There we go, this is something workable. Alright, so I'm gonna save this as completely random name, and now I'm going to load up Mega Man 2. This is a really fun thing that nobody ever does because it's super unstable, and it takes forever to get working well. But Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2 are on essentially the same game engine. Because of that, so now I'm going to save state here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap, you can't see what I'm clicking, I'm going to swap to inject. What inject does is, I need to make sure, it injects this corruption on top of a different save state. So I need to check a box that, you can't see it because I'm in the settings, that allows for basically I'm making sure this works. So what I can do now is I can load up that Mega Man 1 corruption onto Mega Man 2, which alone isn't that interesting. You see, the game doesn't crash or anything, but what I can do now is, one second, if I take the freeze engine, so as I explained earlier, what the freeze engine does, if you remember, what the freeze engine does is it takes a chunk of memory and it just saves that chunk of memory, and then it reapplies it. Actually, let me not do this with freeze. Let me do this with custom. It'll be easier. I don't think I have a layout that shows the custom engine, so I will pull that up quickly. So what I'm doing here is I'm essentially going to make it so, here we go. There is a dog that wants to enter my room. One moment. Hello? Was my door closed? Yes, my door was closed. Alright, here we go. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it so store source same, start storing immediate once. No, not. I don't remember how to use my own program. Oh no. Store type once, immediate. Where's generate? You see, here's the issue. I don't use this thing enough anymore. I spend too much time whenever I work on it, I don't actually use it. Okay. Trying to remember what I have to do. Okay, now I remember, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these settings, and essentially what it's going to do is it's just going to generate a blast of 200. It's going to take I'm going to do 100 bytes of RAM. So what this did is I now have a blast layer that basically saved the state of the game's RAM. As such, now I can take this Mega Man 2 RAM state, load back up Mega Man 1, and inject it on top. If I did this properly. Can someone yell at me if I'm doing this wrong? It's been so long since I've done it myself. No, this should be right. I may have just gotten unlucky. You see, I'm supposed to be the expert on this, and I'm asking, Chris, it's 2048 bytes of RAM. I'd be very surprised if 100 is too low, but we can try 1000. Oh, I have all the domains selected, that's why. Okay, that's my fault. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the RAM, And, okay, so I'm gonna select those. I'm gonna create a corruption. I need to swap the settings back. Alright, so now I have 1,000 bytes of RAM. And now I'm going to inject this on top of Mega Man 2. And it's still not working. Well, I'm a failure. I do not remember how to use my own program. Cool. No, I'm basically copying the memory from one game into the other. It's just not working because I'm doing something wrong because it's been too long since I've done this. As such, I will do it the other method, with freeze. So, this, alright. Here we go. This method should work. For real this time. Now I'm gonna load up Mega Man 1 again. There we go. Uh-oh, Discord became unmuted. Discord, why are you... I still have OBS open. Why'd you turn streamer mode off? Streamer mode. Turn it on. Nope. It keeps it's shutting itself off. I click the button, it shuts itself off. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, 1 second, I have to do dog duty again. Haha, I said the funny word. She can't get on my bed because one of the other ones is in the way. Either way, what this is supposed to be doing is copying the data from one game into the other. What it is not doing is copying data from one game into the other successfully. It's technically doing what it's supposed to be doing, it's just not successful because, as I said at the beginning, this is something that takes a lot of trial and error to get going, and you generally don't... When you get results, it's amazing. But the amount of time and effort it takes to get good results of mixing two games into one is why nobody does... Goodbye, Mega Man. Why nobody does it. You know, I just realized I never actually did an introduction at the start of the stream. I was supposed to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Narry, also known as Smelly Feet You Have. I made that username in 2005. I do corruptions. I help Vinny with stuff. I was the lead and primary and basically, outside of a little bit of other code, programmer on Vine Realms. And I did all the... did lots of stuff for Vine Realms, which... Actually, I may have something to show you today in regards with that. This is something that isn't specific to that, but I will use that as a showcase for it because I control that and I know how it works. Yes, you may also know me from Vinny saying thanks, Narry. And you may also know me from spamming Vinny's chat trying to get his attention to give him information on why something's not working as chat goes by and I fruitlessly try and get through slow mode. Sometimes it works. I apologize to the mods who have to put up with me. I'm just playing Mega Man now. No, it is... Yes, you also know me from Harassing Desert. We have a deal. I'm trying to get him a 3080, and I get to shitpost. I said a no-no word again. I get to fun post in his chat. I got my 3080. Actually, I was supposed to have a 3080 2 weeks ago, and Best Buy canceled my order. Best Buy canceled my order after 10 days. I managed to land another one last night, but we have to put up with RTX off for now. So what was I gonna do? So, right, I was gonna show you guys some of the other... I'm gonna pull up a game that you saw recently. So if you remember, the introduction to the to the ColecoVision stockpile was, I don't understand why Mugi would put herself through the torture to make something like this. And I'm going to show you why. The amount of time and stupidity that it takes to get something of value out of a system this simple. So I'm just going to keep pressing the button until something happens. Something of value happens. Okay, something of value. I am undermining my own point. I had a point about old consoles being way too simple and just not being able to get results out of it. And right away, I get something decent. Yeah, that's the issue. The more simple it is, the less complex it is, and the less there is that could happen. So it generally just crashes, or you see nothing. Ooh, it's a pretty elephant. Am I gonna get another pretty animal? Ooh, it's a bird. It is no longer a bird. It's really interesting to try and do the old consoles, though. So, as such, I have... let's see if I can remember how to do this. There is a game that we all know, a character that we all know and love. Does anyone remember the commands? Oh gosh, I don't know the commands. C64 load game command. It has been okay, yeah, it's load $. Nope, it has to be a quotation mark first. And the quotation mark, fun fact, quotation mark on this keyboard is not actually quotation mark. It is a different, okay, it is shift 2. So if I ask, what is the quotation mark? It is shift 2. So $, quotation mark, comma, 8. Loading. All right. And now I think it's start? Nope. Run? Nope. No, it is run. Uh-oh. I broke it. Load. Yeah, I'm on US keyboard, but it's the Commodore 64, so... Oh, wait. It's load not $, it's star. That's why. 1 second. I may actually not have to go through this. I may, let me just save this quickly so I don't lose it. My file naming is ASDS. I may have save states already made that I can load, but given my luck with how things have been going today, they're not going to be compatible with this version of BizHawk because I made them too long ago. SSKs, Commodore 64. Come on, work. 1 second, I just have to load a few things up. Element S. Why is it missing? It's not in the folder named S. Why is it not in the folder named S? It's supposed to be in the folder named S. Okay, there we go. Sam is here. Our good friend, Sam. And yes, it is that one. It is that voice. I use everything, actually. I just have a lot of files. It's a growing problem. I don't even have all of my drives mounted at the moment, but this is just a fraction of my files because I have been doing a lot of cleanup and I've been rebuilding a few RAID arrays, and I have like another 13 terabytes of storage that isn't mounted here right now because I am insane. So, again, weird experimental stream. This is something I've played with before, so simple long phrase. So, without speech. Alright, so, someone give me a sentence. Alright, Sam is very quiet. He needs to speak. He needs to... Okay. Great, this is... Remember when I said keyboards, Euro keyboard versus regular keyboard? Quepa. Yes, Sam is very Quepa. Let's see. What I am about to do has not been okay, it's screen scrolling. This is the issue. What I am about to do Vatican. Let's do half the sentence. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press enter and then save state really quickly. It didn't save state. Great. Am about to do has not. All right, let's... Oh, it didn't save state because I hit the wrong hotkey. All right. So I'm gonna hit a few buttons first. Let me pull the... Someone said this was too quiet. Is it still too quiet? Let me pull it up then. 1 second. BizHawk has some... BizHawk has audio... How is that? BizHawk's audio is all over the place. Alright, if that's better. Alright, so I'm gonna select default domains and see if we can get something. I'm gonna make a few states in different spots. Closer to when he says the line and further away from when he says the line. So... Oh, you guys couldn't even hear it. Okay, that explains a lot. Apologies. As I said, BizHawk's audio levels are kind of all over the place. Nope, too close. Nope, too close. So I'm trying to get the save state basically right before he starts talking. Nope, too far back. Alright, that's good. Too loud, 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 too loud. So, if you've ever wanted to create cursed audio, this is not how Erdorf does it. But this is a good way to do it. Oh no. This is how you summon demons. Oh gosh, okay. No, I do not know Erdorf. I just know he uses Sam in some form. Let me see. Sadly, for some reason, it doesn't want to let me enter more than one line of text. That's probably... Actually. Okay. Yes, Null, I would love to do that, but I do not have Dragon. I would absolutely love to show that off, but it only works with Dragon. I tried it without, and it does not work without it. So let me make a new save state here. Yeah, I'll do that line. That's a great line. So what I'm talking about is AI Dungeon, when you use the Dragon AI. Okay, when I press P on the keyboard, it backspaces. Let me double check that that is not a double bound hotkey. It is a double bound hotkey. In fact, when I press L, it creates a save state, and when I press P, it loads that state. Now I can do a full sentence. Okay, so what Noel's talking about, and what I would love to show you guys but can't because I don't have Dragon and don't feel like paying $10 for it, is AI Dungeon actually has a rough idea of what the corruptor is. What happens is it knows what the corruptor is, and it knows that the corruptor is linked to insanity. So what happens is it has turned into a creepypasta machine. Let me see if I can find... Noel, can you send me one of the screenshots of it on Discord just so I can show it? So if you have Dragon and you want a creepypasta machine, AI Dungeon. I'm going off on a little tangent, but this is... Alright, I found it. No, I'm good. Never mind, I did not find it. I thought I had it. I have... It turns into a creepypasta machine. Let's just leave it there. Okay, he sent me a link to the message. All right. So I am going to put this on screen and show you... do you have the beginning of the message? All right, here it is. All right. Let me get this... Let me set the tone as I pull this up on screen. Do I have spooky stock? If I search spooky stock music, it's gonna get claimed. Mario 64 kiss music. Let's go with that. Merry-go-round. Alright. Pull this into OBS. You boot up your computer and RTC. You pick which game you want to corrupt. You choose to corrupt a simple game, popular game called Pong. You hit the start button, and quite literally, the game goes to hell. The screen starts flashing different colors and the paddles begin to move on their own, moving left and right by themselves rapidly. Then, the screen begins to show garbled bits of English. You try and shut it off, but the game has become self-aware and begins to scream at you at an electronic voice. Then, flashes images so quick that you can't see what they are, but you can tell that they are something in human shape. Same prompt. You boot up your game, RTC. Upon running it, the game loads the beginning of the game as usual, but this time, Mario is a black featureless figure running around and destroying everything in his path, including enemies. When you reach the first level and are falling down, you notice that this version of the game is very glitchy. You fall through the world at certain points and die instantly from the big falls. When you get to the first painting level, everything is normal. When you get to the second level of Painting World, aka the one with the big water slide, things start getting weird. The level is glitched so that the water slide goes all the way to the moon. When you go down it, everything goes black and your character goes through various colors. Red, green, blue, etc. It's like the ending of Mass Effect 3, before ending up in the void of a pixelated version of Earth. You fall to Earth and die instantly. You try again and it's the same thing. On your third try, you get a very odd ending. When you reach Earth, everything is normal, but soon the Koopas start turning into zombies, which in turn kill Mario. Then ghost mushrooms and coins start appearing. When Mario touches one, he dies. Soon after, the screen starts screaming at you. You turn the game off in fear. So, if you have Dragon and want to have a fun time, this is something you can always do. Here's the prompt. I'll post the prompt in chat. That is the prompt that Nullshock78, he's in chat, came up with. And that prompt will give you Mario is dead, pretty much. Alright, what time is it? 4:30? Alright, so I'm going to move on a bit and hop over to the next thing. So, well, I mean, oh cool, it didn't... Cool, I just found a bug in the corruptor. Woo! And I cannot debug it right now because, I'm live. No PQRS, where's standalone? Alright. Is it crackling again, or was that just... Oh, it probably crackled when I closed stuff. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I need to get something loaded up quickly. Yeah, I need to upgrade my CPU. Oh yeah, what's using 70% CPU? Oh, cool. Windows Search Indexer is using 25% of my CPU. Thank you, Windows. I do not need my hard drive indexed right now. It is not the time for that. So, let's see, just getting a few things open quickly. No execution. Execute with. Alright. So, I'm going to start with something that let's start with something I know works. So last time I tried to do this and it went terribly because I made a stupid mistake. Now what that mistake was is I had to offset a number by 1. As such, absolutely nothing worked, and all the results were actually fake and old results that I had just forgotten about. So what I am doing here, execute with, and now I am going to choose something specific. So, I now click load, and we can theoretically begin. So you can't see what game I loaded because it hasn't loaded yet. You'll just see that it says main here. But if you were here last time, you may know what that main means. So let's start with RMB. Actually, let's start with extended for the sake of it. 100. Let's go with 1,000,000. All right. I did not offset. I did it again. Alignment 1. That number has to be 1 or else this is not going to work. Yeah, I know it uses ARM64. That's why I swapped to extended. Can you link the current versions of them to me? I have like 300 in my folder, and I'm not sure if they're up to date. I have a lot of files. So, let's try this again. Last time, this did not go quite as planned because, as I said, I made a stupid mistake. This time, I know what the mistake was. It also should run at much higher than 5 FPS this time. Because, it theoretically works now. That doesn't mean it will work. You know, the fun part is when you don't know if the black screen is... Uh-oh. cool. The fun part is you don't know. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of that. 1 second. Let's uncheck a button that was causing that. And yes, I'm going to repeat it. I have it on screen. I'm going to say it again. Epilepsy warning throughout this entire stream. Because again, I can't guarantee what's going to happen when I'm making brand new stuff. Oh, I should put something on screen. I need to give you guys a loading visual stimuli for. No, you don't see anything. You don't see anything. This is my actual Nintendo Switch. No, that's not the right. There we go. Here, what kind of visual stimuli can I put on screen? Here's a video that I know everyone here loves. All right, let's try this again. Again, got any ducks? I have that clip somewhere. I do not have it in this folder. Come on. Did the game freeze? I am not playing Dendy.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Did I? Okay. I'm not insane. This number says 1. This is definitely set up properly. I definitely set this up properly this time. Come on, I definitely set this up properly. It was working. I had this working last night. Is it the curse of just going live? Is that what this is? It's gotta be the curse of going live. Yeah, Chris, I know. Here, you can... 1 second. No, I can't put that on screen. Come on. You can do it, computer. All right. Yes, it is the ongoing quantum streamer observation where everything breaks when you go live. Extended. Generate. Give that 30 seconds. Okay. There we go. Now I should be able to set my intensity to like 100 and it work. It'll definitely work this time for real. Definitely this time for real. Here, you can have... Have this while it loads. Where's the audio? Oh, the audio is playing, I just can't hear it. You can have exclusive Vine Realms development footage. That was actually the pickup sound for about until maybe under a week before launch.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Come on, Mario. Come on, Mario. Are you... Mario does not want to... Apparently, I get everything set up, everything working exactly as it's supposed to work. And it doesn't want to work. Great. That's no fun. I genuinely do not know why this is not working, because I'm not getting any errors. I am getting errors. Okay. I know why it is not working now. And it is, again, technically my fault. A hard technically. I didn't catch an exception. It's a hard technically. Again, whenever someone asks me, why don't you suggest Vinny do corruptions live? This is why. Because I know what I'm supposed to know what I'm doing, and this is how things are going. Yeah, that's the thing. That is the scientific method. I know why it's working. Oh wait, no, it's not working. It's definitely this. No, wait, no, it's not that. I'm gonna absolutely blow out the settings just to make sure that something is happening. Because I'm not convinced that something is happening. Here, have another clip from the folder while it loads. Where's the dumb folder? Here. Yes, I don't know why this does. Okay, something's definitely happening. We have progress. Come on.
Super Mario Odyssey.
We have Squeesh. Do we have anything beyond Squeesh? No? Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Mario. We love you. Come on, Mario. Woo! Mario, go Mario. Chris, I know I've done this. I'm trying it with. Yeah, I just used the wrong settings. This one was my fault. Come on, Mario. You see, this is... Oh, hey, my timer's still going. Alright, so I'm going to try a slightly different settings layout. And hopefully I will get something. If I don't, I'm just going to move on. Because, again, sadly, as much as I would like for this to work better, the newer the console gets, the more complicated it is to corrupt. Here. Have some water. I have probably hundreds of these. I could do an entire stream of just showing off these clips.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay, Mario is not here. I hear him, but I do not see him. Yeah, I know what's happening. Okay, this is a shame. So, if you know what a race condition is when it comes to programming, that's what's currently happening. There is actually an issue that is preventing the file corruptor from corrupting the files because it's not closing things in time. And I cannot lock the process because it's someone else's process. And here we go. Here's something. Wait, where'd it go? No, that's not. I deleted the wrong source. Cool. This is. Come on, Mario. Okay, Mario doesn't want to cooperate. That is annoying, but let me try one other game that I had working 3 hours ago. I literally went through everything. I had this stuff working 3 hours ago, before the stream. Where is it? All right. Padding of 1. I have set the number. I am offset by 1. I am in the correct position. I load the file. I use the basic extended list. I click the button. I know you can't completely see what I'm doing. It's a bit small. Extended. I swap to tiny. I set the intensity to 500. These are the exact same settings I used earlier. I click the button. I click the button. Yes, Mario is. So we're going to abandon Mario and see if non-Mario works any better. And while we wait for that to load, here. You can see what a platform looks like. This, yeah, platforming is a thing. Oh, cool! Something happened. It crashed. Something happened. We've made progress. That is technically progress. This is stupid. Chris, can I just use a few of your clips and show them what both consoles, because this is just being stupid. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna show you some clips from when Chris was doing this the other day. Because today... Oh! I genuinely do not understand why this isn't working. It's amazing me that I'm getting nothing out of this, because the settings that I'm on should be destroying the game. So my only theory is that I hit another bug. And again, this is what happens when you have like 9 different things you're trying to maintain and make just so you can make the game do the funny. And it ends up not doing the funny. Here. Oh. Where's... Come on, game. Where's the funny? Where's the funny? the gameplay is supposed to have the funny. It doesn't. The gameplay has the crashy. I'm trying to make the game do the funny. It's not working. It's gotta be this stupid race condition. That it's failing. All right, so task kill, restore dirty, padding is 1. I click the button. All right, this is gonna be my last try on this, and then I'm just gonna fall back into clips here. You can see my amazing programming prowess when I was writing a text parsing engine. We're in the world of match 2 groups value. Yeah, this isn't working. That's a shame. I actually had it reliably working, and I was able to do it at a fast enough pace that I was okay with doing it live. And of course, I go live and I just don't get anything. And that's kind of the way with corruptions. No, that's not the... Yeah, sure, that's the sequel to Vine Realms. It's the streamer curse. Boyoing is right. You disappoint me, Springman. You disappoint me greatly. Here, let me try one other thing. I'm going to try the code lists instead of these lists because they may work better. FDPD is limiters. Okay, thanks, Chris. I have one other way to attempt this, using a completely different but also the same approach. So while that loads up, yep, there's still no funny here. I could go through my backlog of clips. Though it works great in my backlog. Let me restore. Let me double check that the value of 1 is correct and it's not actually supposed to be 2. I would... Okay, mod 0 starts at 0.9, yeah, so the value of 1 is correct. Alright, so now what I'm doing here is what I was doing before. So you see these lists here, just to explain it. It says extended tiny. So what this does is it's essentially a very rudimentary way of trying to figure out what is what inside the game's memory. There is no way to actually know what's data, what's code, etc. So as such, we have a very, very rudimentary method to try and guess what is data, what is code, etc. by basically brute forcing known patterns. Now, you would think that wouldn't work. It's surprisingly... one single, Chris? Or just the regular version? I'm targeting the entire file, Chris. So yeah, surveys, I can show you... 2 source, okay. We need to get a better naming scheme for these. I'm targeting the entire file, mainly because... even if I hit mod 0, it's not really going to matter. And I'm just trying to speed things up as this goes terribly. Alright, so... Hey, if you can find me an emulator, I can do it. FDP 2 single. Sorry, not 2 single, 2 source. And... You said use it with just a NOP. Traditional ARM NOP should be valid, I think. You can yell at me in chat if I'm wrong. Chris, I don't think I'm wrong. You didn't give me ARM64 NOP. I am missing that file. Oh wait, no, it's named A64NOP instead of ARM64NOP. Aren't computers fun? I'm just burning time at this point. Alright, here we go. Definitely gonna work for real this time, and not fail, and you're gonna see something funny happen on screen, and it won't have to be the result of me posting something from my meme folder. I mean, something happened. There is the funny. Come on, funny. Something happened. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Finally. All right. Who's my fighter? Let's go with the Halloween spirit. No, I pressed A. Okay, game. Sure. Sure. Let's go with Ninjara. I give it about 15 seconds before it crashes. Hollow foil arms collectibles, the characters nobody cares about. Those sure are arms. Alright, let's get through this tutorial. Hey! Yeah, ARMS, come on. ARMS is a fun game. I don't know, $60. $60 fun? Eh. If Nintendo discounted ARMS to like $20, I think it would sell like mad, but they'll never do it. All right, so let's see if the AI gets going. Ooh. Yeah, I saw Chris. My arm. Okay. I may. I am soft. I officially cannot grab. Oh, there it goes. I had it's stuttering because I don't have shaders built up. I had them built up and then they got corrupted and I had to delete them. It's a sad existence in modern console land. This isn't working. All right. Now we get the actual match. Let's see if I can actually play a match or if my arms just don't work. Uh-oh. Camera, where you going? I'm on 1.0, so... Ooh. Big fist. Big fist. Big. Okay, my left arm has not retracted. My right arm has not retracted. I can only use my left arm, and my left arm is not homing in on Mechanica. This is the ARMS gameplay everyone's come to love and expect. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I guess I can only use supers. Yeah, This is an interesting game mechanic. Haha, funny. Alright, now that I know why things weren't working, we may actually be able to get something more out of Mario Odyssey. Okay, apparently I just can't win because she's out of health and... Oh, there it goes. Alright, I'm gonna continue this just because it forces you... Actually, wait. Does anyone know if quit... I hope quit brings me to the main menu and... Okay, good. Alright, now I don't have to do the tutorial again. Let's just see the rest of our characters. We have... These really are gold hollow foil trading cards. You know, with how weird that was getting with... I'm gonna... Whoa! Okay. I'm gonna pull up Helix for a minute. Let's see if we get any interesting jigglies out of him. Make this a bit bigger. We don't care about what's on the side of the screen right now. We just want... that? No, we want this on top. And we want this on top. All right. As long as the game doesn't crash when it tries to load, we're good. Oh, that's a cool render. All right. I have a feeling this is not going to work. I is correct. I is correct. This is not actually working. So while we wait for something to happen, I just want to remind you that subs, bits, and everything here does go to Varity is Hope, 501c3 charity. In terms of it goes into the overhead, it allows for the things that need, because things cost money. It's for that. So if you sub, uh-oh. That's where it goes. Oh. This... I have lost my arms. I am officially... This does appear to not be working. Alright, so I'm going to swap games quickly, because there was one other game that I actually got really good results out of when it worked, but knowing today, it's going to decide to not want to work right when I need it to work. So here's a fun fact. While this loads, let me put something on... Let me... Do I have... No, that's an image. That's not a clip. I need funny clip to put on screen. It is not Puyo Puyo Tetris. Here. Have this. All right. Loading, load in. Profile, load domains, to source. Name it garbage because... Alright. Now... That's set to 750. And I press the button. Oh, here, you can also have this. I opened my screenshots folder. Well, it's still open from before, from when I was doing all of the stuff. Come on. It's not loading. It This is the mood of the stream right now. Alright, I'm gonna stop that song because it makes me sad. Alright, it's loading. I could legitimately probably do an entire stream of just pulling... Here's the thing. If you think Vinny has a big folder of random images and random clips, I'm pretty sure mine is about 3 times as large as his, and I am not proud of that. I think it's like 400 gigs large and still growing. No, I will not show you because there is stuff in there that I cannot show you. I have to be selective. Oh, loud, 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 loud. No, 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 no. Fuck, fuck, where is it? Nope, nope, nope. Close. It will not close. It will not close. It would not close. Surveys. Yes, it does. I can do a bit of PC stuff after. Wait, was it that quiet for you guys? Is my volume down that low? Oh, no, no, no. The limiter, no, the volume was at 130%. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I'm not good at this whole volume thing. Have you guys not been able to hear the game for a while? Okay. Yep. Where am I? Remaining 0 whole toads. Sadly, I do not think there is anything here. So we try again. Sorry, nothing. This game also loads pretty quickly, so that's nice. Yeah, Chris, I'll turn it down if it keeps... Ooh, I clicked through the menu too fast. Okay, oh, that's a shame. Come on. I'll turn the intensity down a bit. It might be too high. And again, we're back to the same thing I've said multiple times already of... It's sadly very intensive. What? It's just Yoshi. It's just Yoshi. What's wrong with that? Do you not like Yoshi? There we go. And I'm not gonna be able to get through that pipe, am I? I'm not... Come on. This is looking great and I can't get to the Battle Villa. Or whatever it's called. No, it's not intensive in that it's causing issues because I'm streaming at the same time. It's moreover, things take too long to load. Oh, here. Here's something you didn't get to see.
Faced with a difficult decision. Either you failed to notify us of a contact made between yourself and a known rebellious organization, or you are lying to a company enforcer. What's it to be?
Lying?
For which, unfortunately, the penalty is deletion. Have a nice
citizen.
citizen.
I say, good citizen. That game was a treat. There were so many more good cutscenes from that game that Vinny didn't get to, but I don't blame him for quitting the game when he did. After a literal 5-minute cutscene of... Alright. So I have... Oh, camera. Alright, here we go. We have no music, but something is happening. And if my calculations are correct, which they probably aren't, if I go into a battle, everything, we will have something interesting to look at. But sadly, I think the game just froze. So instead, here's a clip from when I tried corrupting Space Kids, but it didn't work because the game just crashed. So that's the current status of Space Kids corruptions. I genuinely do not know if the game I think the game crashed. Oh, nope. Toad Town is so quiet. This is really odd without the music. Is game audio too high now? Alright, let's do scissors. Origami King spoilers if you care about this game. Come on. Don't crash. I honestly should have just saved the ones I got earlier and just played them back. Distraction. I think the game... The issue right now is I genuinely do not know if the game froze or if it's just compiling shaders because I sadly had to nuke all my shaders just before the stream started because in my testing it generated a corrupted one, which then broke everything. I think the game's dead. Here, I'll give it another 30 seconds. You can have this while we
Time for some. Who hides Jesus in there?
Me.
Now for the next question.
Yeah, I think the game's dead. Oh, yeah, it's dead. Okay. So I'm going to give up on the Switch because sadly, it decided it didn't want to behave right when I went live. So Surveys was asking before about PC games, and yes, I was actually going to do more of that because I had tweaked some stuff. PC games do work. I can try Odyssey one more time. Here, I'll try it at the end, depending on time. So I'm going to go back to... I'm going to try a bit of PC stuff, because again, my goal today, last time it was to kind of show off the Corruptor, show off... where's Steam? Show off what you can do with it. Sorry, trying to load some stuff. Show off what you can do with it, kind of how to use it. Today, honestly, I just wanted to show you guys a bunch of different stuff. Here, I'll actually, let me save a few clips. 1 second. So I mentioned before, I asked Chris if I could just use some of his clips because he's been playing with the Switch and another console that is fighting me. Sadly, nothing wants to work for me today, so I am just... 1 second. So while we wait for all of this to load, I can play a few clips of the stuff I was hoping to show off, but I'm not able to for a variety of reasons. But maybe someday this will become more accessible. So in all of Kojumbo's wisdom, Metal Gear Solid 4 actually uses a feature of the PlayStation 3 that no other game uses and that's part of how it loads stuff. It turns out that the game has over 80 different executable files, give or take, and it chain loads them in a weird way that makes it a pain to deal with. Yeah, each level has its own executable for some reason. Oh, cool. Why don't you want to launch? I'm trying to get the PC stuff up, but the game I was going to do doesn't want to launch. I have no idea why the game is built that way. Do not ask me. If you could track down the engine developers at Konami and ask them, I would love to know what the heck they were thinking. But in the end, it's Kojumbo Strikes Back.
Every age has its mercenary. These PMCs are nothing new.
Oh, well, you can hear what I launched. So, Necrodancer, yes, you can hear the music. While I load it up, here's a few more. Is a game that corrupts in a very weird way. I'm going to give a hard volume warning. I'm going to put the limiter on it, so hopefully it doesn't blow out everyone's ears. When it works, it does some weird stuff. That is, when it works. So, let's hope it works. Just a note, I'm not great at Necrodancer. I love it. I'm not great at it. I've been playing the Cadence DLC. I highly suggest anyone who owns Cadence buy that DLC because it is an exceptional DLC. 1 second. All right. So, now we hope things don't break when I hit the button in a minute. So it's see, I want that. Refresh. Yeah, I know. No, it needs to be capitalized properly. That is very interesting. So again, oh cool, I lost the music. I didn't even mute it. Where'd the audio? I didn't even hit the button yet. Where'd the music go? Where'd the music go? The music. Oh god, now it's too loud. Alright. I'm gonna do zone 4. And I just hit... Nope, come on, autocorrupt. You're supposed to be going. So, I'm gonna warn you. There is a legitimate chance this gets extremely loud because the game does do that sometimes. But when it works properly... and doesn't go to black... I mean... technically something happened. You know, let me not use autocorrupt. Let me do it the other way because then I can hit uncorrupt. All right. Let me make sure it's working. Doesn't want to accept my hotkeys again. All right, there we go. This is an absolute banger of a song. Where... Oh no. This is an interesting way to play Necrodancer. And it's gone. Maybe Necrodancer wasn't the best choice. It's one I love to do when it worked, because when it works, it does do some wacky stuff. But... alright, let me load the zone first. Reload those. Whoa, wait a minute. What was that? Oh, that's a cool new feature. The game freezes at random. I don't think I'm winning this. Oh, I know what's happening. I did it! And, oh, wait, it was back for a second. Yeah, you can ignore that. It's not actually gonna break anything. Alright, I think it's gone. Oh! The menu keeps coming back for a second. Okay, let me tweak a setting quickly. And... okay, there we go. Now it won't hang. Whoop! Okay, yeah, abort. No, let's not do that. Okay. Weird. I said the game gets loud. All right, so... One second. I'm going to swap to a different PC game because that did not work. So here's one that you wouldn't expect much out of. But it's actually a Unity game, and with that comes some capture specific window. Some weird stuff. Now, this method I'm currently doing is the plain method of, close your eyes if you haven't played this game. I don't know where my save file... Okay, yeah, my save file is at the very end of the game. Don't look. No, don't look, don't look. Don't look. Did the game... Okay, there we go. Now, hopefully, I can do this without everything exploding. But with how today is gone, RAWO. Okay, so I avoided. This is not the spoil zone. I'm out of the spoil zone, so you don't need to worry about that. That is a terrible noise. That was a big explosion. I do not know why the game is running at 5 FPS, but apparently the computer is just cursed. Oh, if I'm crackling, something's using 100% CPU. Cool. Okay, this isn't... Oh. Let's... If you have not played this game, okay, so technically this is spoil zone if you consider seeing abilities spoilers, but otherwise, this is a area super early. Okay, and the game crash. Holy. And there it goes. Okay. And this is the other issue with PC games. Stuff explodes. So, I have 30 minutes. All right. So, let me pull up something so there's something I've been working on. This is still a prototype. Let me find the file. I highly suggest you play that game. There is a Switch port. I have not played the Switch port, but I've heard the Switch port is very good. Where's the file? Okay, there's the file. So, I mentioned that because it's Unity, I can do some interesting stuff with it, and that is true. Build, where is it? All right, here it is, Melon Loader. So if anyone's ever modded Unity, they would know it's relatively easy to mod Unity. As such, so I'm going to start by showing you on this test project that I built for this, because it was built specifically for this purpose. Basically, I created a little test project in Unity just so I could prototype this out. So this is a heavy work in progress, but capture a specific window, Unity test project. All right, so right here, you're not going to get any audio. I didn't add any. There is none. It's just a capsule collider in a world. But there's something fun that I can do here. So, as you can see, there is now nothing left. I'm going to do something that I tell everyone to not do, because because I get an exception to the rule because I know what I'm doing, and because I am I know what I'm doing. Let's go with that. I get an exception to the rule, and that is touch something that has an online component. The reason I tell people to not do that is because people will get themselves banned from online games, and that is not something I want to deal with. Now, yes, so I'm not going to do... Now, I'm only going to show you a very specific online game. You may have already guessed what it is because I mentioned what it was earlier. But... No, Modern Warfare's anti-cheat may be bad. It's not that bad. Alright, so... Test project, build, and I pull this file, this file, this file, and this file into this folder. And then theoretically, I click this button, and it works. So this, again, this is a work in progress tool kind of experiment. And yes, you guessed the game. So I've been using this as a test project for it because, well, I know how the game works, and you can come raid me if you really want. But so this actually does work with Ori as well. I probably could have showcased it on Ori. Oh, cool! I love when what is using a bunch of CPU? It's not OBS, it's not Chrome. The search indexer is back. Why is Windows trying to index... Okay. Do I have everything unlocked on... Uh-oh. It's not working. It's not working. Remember when I said this was experimental? It says it's loaded. It's not working. It's not working. Yes, it is mirror. Okay, well, it's not working. I can show you a clip of it. That seems to be the trend today, and that is kind of the trend with corruptions. It's not working is something that I've worked hard to avoid for Vinny streams. But again, it's kind of, in the end, corruptions are hitting a game with garbage and seeing what happens. And, well, usually the game either crashes or nothing happens. So when something does happen, it's special. And again, I don't want to discourage people. I'm going to shill a bit in terms of we take people. Oh, wait. We have a Discord for the Corruptor. We are glad to take people in who want to learn how to do corruptions. I'm not going to link to it, but you can just find stuff from Real-Time Corruptor. Again, I don't want to discourage people from using the program, because some of the best stockpiles as of recent have been from people doing their first-time stuff. First-time stockpiles. I know sometimes it seems like it would take you weeks and weeks and weeks to get something good, and I know this stream kind of makes it seem like that, but that's mainly because of what I am doing is weird experimental stuff. A lot of the more standardized stuff we do have pretty solid, and we have pretty solid workflows, and it's just... Why can't I find the clip? What month was it? Was it really that long ago? Was it really back in July? I thought it was August. Anyway, sort by type. So I don't want to discourage people from trying this out, because I may make it seem, I may say, oh, takes a lot of time and luck and etc. And it does, but at the same time, this is not working well. At the same time, oh wow, that's crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to find the file. I can't find the file, and everything is just slowly falling apart, including my sanity. Here, while I try and just show off what it actually does, you can have... No, that's not the correct clip. You can have... Here, you can have another clip from Feeble Files.
Of course not.
And now you are patronizing me. A grave offense indeed, citizen.
So again, I don't want to discourage people from trying this. A lot of the stuff I've shown off today is the more experimental stuff that is a lot crashier, that is a lot harder to get results with.
I shall disregard
I still see plenty of unique stuff coming from people who are just starting, people who just decided to have a bit of fun, and don't feel like you need to create an entire stockpile. I mean, we have that. We have a whole thing where I'll review stockpiles before they're sent to Vinny, but even if you just make a few corruptions and you think they're good and you want to see them on stream at some point, if you want them sent to Vinny or something, just send them my way. Okay, I found the clip. Just send them my way, and I will pack them into, because on occasion, people submit a lot of corruptions, so every few months I will take some of the stuff, I don't want to say lower quality, but some of the stuff that just isn't quite up to snuff with what people expect from from corruptions anymore, and take the best of the best from all the stockpiles, and from all of those stockpiles, and merge it into a mega stockpile of just kind of a collaboration one. So even if you just make like one corruption that you think is good, you send it my way, I would be perfectly glad to put it into a collection. All right, so here's the clip. Here's what was supposed to happen when I walked down the hallway. Yeah, hallway. That is definitely the correct word. And the interesting thing here is you can actually go from zone to zone and it recovers. So this is something I'm playing with. Right now it only does model corruptions, really. It doesn't mess with gameplay, I think, but that doesn't mean at some point in time it won't corrupt gameplay. And it being Unity means it could work with a lot of different games. So there's always a lot of unique stuff going on, a lot of experimentation. Here's another clip from Chris. We have successfully corrupted Minecraft. It took way more effort than you would expect. No, that's not the right one. Is this the right one? So, yeah, that's Vine Realms. That was a game that was created for the Variety is Hope, Vinesauce's Hope 2020 charity stream. As a bit of a promotional piece, the game is available. I think Luigi Guy just linked it in chat. But so I've been using that as a test because I can see what's going on. But yeah, there's a lot of potential for a lot of different Unity games. In fact, I might as well. I can try it. I can't guarantee this will work, but I can try again. 1 second. Let me go back to Ori quickly. So actually, you cannot corrupt Minecraft on the Wii U because the Wii U version of Minecraft requires you. This is so corrupting Minecraft. This is going to be. So the Java version, you can't do a traditional file-based corruption on it. Sorry, I'm loading something up. The Java version, you can't do traditional file-based. The Windows 10 version, you can't do traditional file-based. If you do it with the process corruptor, it really doesn't work that well. The Wii U version, it does not load in Cemu unless you have a properly dumped version of an actual Wii U's NAND, and you have online set up, and you have online enabled. So it will only, the game does not work unless you have online connected. So that is a complete bust because obviously we say don't corrupt anything touching online because you're going to get banned, etc., etc. The 3DS version does not work properly in Citra. So corrupting Minecraft has been an ongoing thing for years now because every single version just doesn't seem to work properly for whatever reason. It is honestly funny how such a simple game has been so problematic in terms of getting stuff done. Yeah, so it's odd. But 1 second. So honestly, Wii U was a bust. Sorry, not Wii U. Switch was somewhat of a bust. PC was loud and crashy. I don't want to break your guys' ears any more than I already did. I could try a bit more Switch if you want. For my remaining 20 minutes. Xenia does not have save states. If Xenia gets save state, well, Xenia actually save states are a work in progress. I will, yeah, Minecraft isn't simple in terms of code design. It is simple in terms of theory. Like, there shouldn't be that much preventing you from at least getting some form of result. The game is not as obfuscated as it used to be. I keep saying, yeah, the early version was. Yeah, the only version of Minecraft that we've actually gotten, yes, I don't have the memory visualizer. Actually, yeah, I'll show that off. Let me pull that up. That's a good way to close the stream. So, I'm gonna spoil the fun. During Vinny's last corruption stream, there was some Metroid Prime stuff. If you were there, you probably saw something specific happen during one of the corruptions. So, yes, there was in fact something that didn't belong there. in one of the corruptions. So that was the work of Nullshock and chat. So right now, I'm going to just show you the basic version of it. I'm not going to show you... Null, can you get me the Wind Waker offsets? I know you have them somewhere. For the frame buffer. So I'm going to show you the basic version, because this is actually a very helpful tool made by Nullshock and chat. It's a plugin for the RTC that basically allows you to visualize the memory of a game. So let me load up Wind Waker. Now, he made a separate version that reverses it, but let me show you the first step of getting there, because I don't want people sending corruptions with images injected into them, because that's more work for me. We have not released that version of the tool. What we have released is this version of the tool. So, 1 second. So let me remove that. So over here, I'm just gonna... 1 second. I'm trying to make this readable. Okay, so, what this tool does is... 1 second. No, okay. It allows you to take a chunk of memory. I'm gonna turn it on. Just start the game. And basically look at that memory in a visualized format. So it's actually a really cool tool for if you want to get in depth with making corruptions. Because again, this is, all right, here we go. Frame buffer. So, all right. So if I set this to 640 by 480, I set the pixel form. What's the pixel format? Is it? Oh god, there's so many pixel formats. And I set the start address to this number. You can already see something forming. So, suddenly, this is actually the frame buffer of the game. Yeah, there it is. This is the frame buffer of the game in memory. So I can scrub through memory, and once I reach that point, you can actually see, whoop, the frame buffer come into view. And this is a semi-real-time view. It updates once it pulls. It's currently set to 1 frame, but it's not quite fast enough to do that. So the cool thing about this is, again, if you are mischievous, you can use this knowledge to inject images into the frame buffer. Please don't. I don't want to have to deal with that. You can't do it using this tool. You have to write your own code to do it. So, but the cool part about this is, I think I just froze it. Yeah, I froze it. No, if you put a number in that's too big, it breaks. Yeah, no, I put the number in too big, it's trying to update, but it's stuck. Yeah, no, Bob, let's not. Let's not even joke about that. I don't want to have to deal with that. So, I can open up, just to show you the kind of cool little stuff you can do with this. So let me just grab a different GameCube game. Open the tool again. Nope, that's the wrong tool.
you are patronizing me. A grave offense indeed, citizen.
No, Citizen Enforcer. Of course not.
And now you are patronizing me. A grave offense
Okay,
indeed,
yeah,
citizen.
OBS
I
completely
should be
froze.
forced to have you
It said
take
0 kilobits per second.
structuring.
Completely oh, hey, completely froze up and then crashed. So what I was going to show you before it crashed, sadly it crashed in the last 15 minutes. That's a bit annoying that it crashed so late. Because it's probably going to send people notifications back out. So what my goal here was, so let me try 12, 10, 4. You get to listen to some cool music. Yeah. My goal here wasn't to show off textures. My goal here was to show off... so let's do 5. Hopefully that doesn't freeze up too much. So what I could do now is... if I'm trying to figure out where something in the game is happening, this is a very good way to basically visualize how the game's memory is laid out. So let me change the pixel format to something that displays... I think it's the YC power. I'll just use L8. So I can basically scrub through memory and look for where things are updating. So here you see... Alright. So basically, what's going on here is you can essentially see the game's memory. So if you were to then try and find specific stuff in it to corrupt it, for example, the music is always changing. And you know the music is going to be paired together. So technically, this is not a good game to showcase this. But technically, you could basically find part of the music via pure corruption, and then locate the rest of the music just by scrubbing around it. It works similar to looking at the game in a hex editor, but it's a visualization that people actually can understand. It's just a little interesting tool that lets you to do stuff. Here, let me pull up N64 quickly and show that off. Because, yes, as Noel said in chat, the interesting thing is you can use it to locate... Yes, there is still a landline in this house. A line 130, thanks. The other day, actually, speaking of phone calls, the other day, I picked up, the phone rang, it was a random number. I picked it up. All that was on the other end was a robotic voice that said goodbye, that then hung up on me. Yes, I am still here. So it hasn't been 7 days yet. Actually, wait, was that yesterday that happened? No, that was a few days ago. No, if it was the agents, they wouldn't have even warned me. Alright, so let me pull that tool back up. N64 format. Okay, so my layout at this point is completely screwed up, but I'm just trying to show off cool stuff. Align 1, 32 by 256, and pixel format N64. So now, if I update this, and I start scrubbing through, at some point, there we go. You start seeing textures from the game. And this is just there. This is how the game works. Wait, was it... It's honestly just... So, for example, again, if you're trying to do targeted corruption... Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I see. Align I saw. Thanks, Chris. Hey, look, there it is. So, using this knowledge, let me copy this range and open up the regular old hex editor in BizHawk. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna go inside the castle. So this is just getting into ROM hacking territory, but at this point I'm just kind of showing off cool little things. So I'm gonna go into the castle, find Toad. All right, so I know where in memory Toad's face is, and I'm also gonna make it so it updates Toad's face moved. Okay, I have to find Toad's face again. All right, am I gonna find Toad's face? I am not going to find Toad's face, apparently. No, no Toad. He's not here. Oh, wait. There he is. All right, so... if you look at Toad closely, in a moment... It's already loaded in the VRAM, isn't it? This isn't gonna work. Shoot. Okay, 1 second. I can make Toad's face. Oh, crap, Toad's face is blocked on your screen. Yeah, it's not working anyway. Is it working? Actually, it is working. 1 second. Let me... He's still blocked, yep. So what I'm gonna do here is just essentially, 1 second, make a simple VMD generator. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this section of RAM where the textures start, which is give or take. So I'm gonna take this section of RAM with all of these textures right here. So let's start here. Start address here. Yes, Mario, you are a tire. And then do a range of 20. I need a calculator. So hex of 20K would be a des. Okay. So I'm going to generate this. And now take the cluster engine. They probably do, but we might as well try it. Take any 32 and just see. So I'm gonna make a save state first. See what happens if I start poking at this area. The game crashes, that's what happens. Yep, these textures have other data mixed in, sadly. But you can actually see, if I go back to the page with Toad's face on it. So, copy range. 1 second. Start address should be... Whoa. Hello, doggy. Yes, give me a minute. I'll let you out. Let's try this again. Yeah. If I click the button, nothing happens. Ooh. They heard something. They heard something. 1 second. Okay, this isn't working, sadly. And the game crashed. So theoretically, what was supposed to happen here, I am not at my apartment, I am at my parents' house. There are 5 dogs here. Yes, it is. Alright, so I have the range for his face. Yes, 5. It's... Alright, so... Come on, this will definitely do... There we go. So now, we can turn Toad's face into sprinkles if we want. Or if I reload the state, I can basically, so chunk size of 2, I can now scramble his face. Actually, let's turn that cluster size up to like 8. So if I reload this, I'm just scrambling Toad's face. So actually, if I really wanted to, I could just... Yeah, so here we go. Let me auto... Oh, why is this going so slow? Alright, there we go. That's a good way to end things, because my time is sadly coming to an end. So we can have a rotating Toad. Alright, I really don't have much else to show off. Why is the game crusting so much? Is Cluster Engine that intensive, Null? Or is my computer just... It's back. The search indexer is back. Okay, Windows clearly wants to reindex my entire hard drive. So I'm gonna have to let it do that at some point. But anyway, this was fun. Again, I have actually, I can close with a few more... Where are they? A few more tiny clips of stuff, just to show what's kind of being worked on. That is not the correct clip. That is Linus. But in the end here, let me just unpause and we can focus in on Toad. So, but in the end, pretty much, sorry, I got very distracted. There. Uh-oh. His face went away. The real corruptions were the friends we made along the way, yep. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it for this. I don't really have that much else, well, anything else to show off. I think I'm allowed to show my own channel. I don't really stream, but if you want to... If I do choose to stream at any point in time, you can find me on Twitch. Is anyone from Ops here? I think I'm allowed to show my own channel. You can find me. I think there's a... Yeah, you can find me there at the link that the bot put in chat, so I don't have to shill for myself. I don't really stream. I might at some point. I've been considering it. I'm just lazy, honestly. You are going to me? So, anyway, that's about it. The schedule is... I am the last for the day, but on... What's next? Tomorrow, Servies is going to be doing the Resident Evil 2 randomizer. And... One second. So yeah, tomorrow Servies in chat is going to be doing the Resident Evil 2 randomizer. On Monday, Little Bun's going to be doing Oblivion Blind. You can see the rest of the schedule in chat. You can see the FAQ in chat. Follow Varity is Hope on Twitter to get info on the charity event, streams, and VODs, etc., etc. And yeah, that's fine. And I guess that's it. I will see you guys around. I'm trying to, I'm trying to find a better clip to go out on than rotating Toad. Here, come on, come on. Where's a clip? I don't have a clip to go out on. Oh, I do have a clip to go out on. Here we go. Okay. Now Chris is fine. He was just trying to send me a clip to go out on. All right. Yep. Have a good day, guys. Follow Variety's Hope and everything. Yeah, that's about it. See ya at some point, maybe. Bye-bye.